Hi Pisces, this is Tara with Ariana Stark. This is your monthly forecast for March 2023. Like always, I will rely on tarot for your overall messages, and I'm also using some oracle cards. Pisces, please keep in mind that these are all random messages and they may not be in any particular order. So please take whatever resonates with your story and leave the rest. Let's just dive into your reading, Pisces. The energy that you're carrying in from February into March 2023 is the Queen of Swords. You know, this lady is very businesslike, so possibly in those final days you were more focused on work, you had a very professional approach. Maybe you were someone who wouldn't brook nonsense. I'm also picking up that maybe your schedules had gone for a toss. I think you were someone who was using your common sense, intellect. You were also helping your family members when they were facing some kind of issues or dilemmas. Other than that, I also feel that you needed to prioritize. Maybe you had to do the groundwork and be ready at short notice for clients. Money or wages had also come in at this time. Obstacles to overcome this month, we have the Knight of Pentacles. I think you are someone who wants to be on terra firma, on solid ground. Maybe you don't want to react, but then if someone is going to needle you or someone is going to be provoking you, then you will definitely retaliate. Maybe there's also going to be work offers, but they may not excite you. Professionally also, your boss could be someone who wants to keep an eye on you, or there's scrutiny at work. Maybe the boss also wants to discuss your competence with clients or is asking for feedback, and this may not go down well with you because you believe that nobody should question your competence. That means that the boss has little confidence in your abilities. I think you do want things to stay the same. You don't want anything to upset the apple cart, so to speak. Maybe there's also going to be some distressing piece of news. Influences for this month, we have the Fool card, and I also have the Chariot. So both these are from the majors, and it talks about movement. The Fool wants to start afresh, it wants to embark on a new journey, and the Chariot also talks about movement. Possibly, you're not going to be someone who will be stable. You have to prioritize, you have to sail with the changes. I think you should also work on your emotions. You could be a bit temperamental. Maybe there could be issues with your father. Technically also you could be challenged, but this Chariot card has the ability to get ahead. Maybe you're also going to assist others. Some of you could also be perturbed on account of the delays. You may be questioning your career moves. Maybe you feel that your pockets aren't too deep. Interestingly, for the first 10 days, we have the Ten of Swords. This lady, she has her back, or she is facing the ground and her back is covered with swords. So definitely things are going on behind the scenes. Maybe there's also a need for spiritual cleansing over years to remove the negative energy around you. I think there are people who are going to be out there to malign you. Maybe you're also under pressure on account of excess work. Sometimes, we feel lost, we feel as though we are caught in a web or we are caught in the crossfire. Maybe your family is also going through a lot of problems and your instincts are being ignored. Maybe you feel you always have to surrender to what others desire. Work-wise also, I think it is leaving you with a bent back. Maybe you have excess work, maybe colleagues are absent, that is why you have to step up. I think you should also be careful of your decisions. Maybe your loved ones will question you with respect to your career decisions. They think that you're going round in circles. Help is definitely at hand from your friends. You need to take assistance, and you need to understand that you're also learning life lessons here. There's always going to be light at the end of the tunnel. Even if you feel dejected, even if you feel low, you have to pick up the pieces. Things will look up between 11th to 20th March. We have the Eight of Wands. This is also talking about movement. There are very many cards here which talk about the need for you to be proactive, the need for you to be on your toes. Maybe you're also making travel plans. Your social circle is also going to widen. Career opportunities are going to be there in these days. People will also come forward to help you. But you are in a position to help yourself. Even if there are employment opportunities, I think you should deliberate over the same. Sometimes, we also have to live within limitations. Maybe people will question you with respect to financial decisions. You can't cross those boundaries. People or a superior could say that you have broken rules. In case you're the leader of the pack, I think you need to, in case you're in the leadership position, I think you could also expel workers who you believe are not principled. Maybe there are people who also gossip. The final days of March, we have the Six of Cups. This lady, she seems to be thinking about the past. Maybe estranged people also want to re-enter your life. Or perhaps someone is talking about a past incident and this is making you nostalgic. It is making you wistful. I think you should also weigh your words carefully. Incidentally, I also feel that Pisces, you could find yourself in situations where you have to play the peacemaker. Gains can also be expected. Maybe you should tap into your contacts, your friends and acquaintances. Unscheduled work is also on the cards and you have to complete tasks at hand. Even if there are delays, I think you can take heart from the fact that you're going to be very productive. Besides, assistance is also at hand. This month, Pisces, I'm also picking up that maybe you find the work environment a bit oppressive. Maybe you are threatening to quit the job, but you should always have something in hand before you verbalize what is it that you desire. With respect to your love life, I have this card, runner and chaser. Possibly, you're going to be pursued by the opposite sex. The opposite sex is also going to help you out when you find yourself in a spot of bother. You should understand that they have more than a passing interest in you. Again, because of this card, Eight of Wands, maybe you're socializing, so that is going to throw you in the path of prospective suitors. Maybe you're also pursuing someone, or maybe you want to reach out to this person, or you're making an effort to communicate with this person. But this could also make you feel as though you're being persuasive. It's like a cat and mouse chase. I think there are times when you could be communicating freely, but then there will also be those days when there's going to be no contact. That is why you're going to question this relationship. Maybe this person is also wearing a mask. Maybe he has too many family responsibilities. That is why he can't give up on the same. Even if he has feelings for you, he could be in denial. So I think for many Pisces, this could also be a twin flame connection. For some Pisces, you could be in an unhappy connection. I think you should be careful not to be disrespected, because respect is very vital for any connection. Maybe your partner could also link you to members of the opposite sex this month. Maybe that is why you have this card, Moon, which from Lenormand, which talks about your shifting emotions. Maybe there's confusion with respect to your personal and professional life. You should listen to your inner voice. Maybe you're also going to get insight because of the dreams that you have. I think you will also be very creative. From the Kipper deck, I have this card, Distant Horizons, like the Eight of Wands, like the Fool card, like the Chariot. I think you're going to be traveling, or you're going to make those travel plans. I think to set sail for greener pastures. Maybe there is also going to be contact with people far and wide. Or perhaps you're also going to become more spiritual and philosophical in the course of this month. In essence, this card is talking about your dreams and fantasies, and the Moon also talked about your dreams. It also indicates that, every cloud has a silver lining in your horizon, because new perspectives and visions are opening up. From the Divine Messages Oracle, I have this card, As Above, So Below. So whatever is happening on the astral plane is affecting your being on earth. It's like a mirror. The stars are affecting your thinking and everyday choices in life this month. The last card in this reading is lessons. So you're going to be learning life lessons, even if it's going to be difficult, even if it's going to be challenging. I think you're going to become wiser due to the experience. Maybe you should also delve deeper into certain subjects and understand the essence of your own role this March. Our Pisces would like to reading This is Star with Ariana Stark. Please give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye till the next time.